What's up, you guys? Godzilla Fan Freaks coming at you today with another figure review. And today we're going to be looking at the 8-inch, I believe it's the 8-inch, Bandai Mechagodzilla 1993 from Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, or just Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, great figure. Picked it up at G-Fest last year from Greg at XD Japanese Imported Toys. Thank you again, man, for this awesome figure. Really glad to finally own one of these. Not in pristine condition, but we'll get to that in a second. So, first off with this figure, my favorite version of Mechagodzilla. I love the 93 Mechagodzilla. A lot of people think it's dull, it's just kind of like a walking tank. There's not too much to him other than he's kind of like a Godzilla-looking Super X, more or less. I mean, to me, I love the design. I don't think it's dull. I think he's badass. He's heavily armored, and he's just super powerful. I just freaking love him. Mechagodzilla 93 is awesome. So let's get straight on into this figure review with paint job. Now, paint apps on this guy, pretty basic. He's pretty much all silver all the way around. Not really a shiny silver, pretty much kind of like a dullish silver, but it's got a little bit of a shine to it. Eyes are kind of like, a golden yellow. And then, of course, he's got some black shading here and there, kind of like along the spines and whatnot, a little bit of black shading, just very, very lightly touched on there, kind of like on his sides here, underneath his arms, by his waist and whatnot. Just very, very lightly touched on some shading. Of course, again, mine's not in pristine condition. He is kind of scuffed up, has some scratches and everything, whatnot. But overall, it wasn't bad. This was the best looking one Greg had at G-Fest last year. At least, unless he sold some before I got there, which he probably did. I don't get in the dealer's room first thing, but this was the best one that I could find. But I still like it despite the scuffs and scratches on it. Gives it character in my opinion, right? So, anyway, so that's pretty much it for paint job. Pretty basic. Silver, goldish yellow for the eyes, a little bit of, black shading here and there. Pretty basic all the way around, but very nice overall. Detail, it's pretty simple for Mechagodzilla. I mean, again, he's just all smooth all the way around. Now, he does have less detail than the Showa Mechagodzillas, because with the Showa Mechagodzillas, you got like all the, the finger missiles, all that other stuff, all the, bolts and everything that are on the different panels and sections of the body. This Mechagodzilla, he's very heavy looking. He's very, the metal just looks really durable and thick. So he's pretty much all sleek and, flat all the way around. Not really too many sharp angles to his body. Dorsal plates look very nice. Definitely a good add to the Showa, Mechagodzilla, because they look basically the same pretty much almost. So that's nice that these dorsal plates look pretty much almost exactly the same as the Showa. And then, of course, you got, detailing in the pits of the arms here by the elbows, where he kind of where he would have, all those movements and everything like that. Up in the head, you got all this kind of awesome looking detail here on the sides and whatnot in the back of the head. Got all that mechanical looking detail. Looks really, really nice. Teeth are nicely etched into the mouth here. Very nicely well done. Eyes, all the most detail on this guy is in the head. I mean, with all of this mechanical, markings and stuff that you got here in the back, and then of course, all these different curves or whatever you want to call them, grooves going down the back side of the head. And of course, teeth are very nicely etched in there. I don't know how well they're showing up, but very nicely etched in there, razor-like. You got the little, kind of horn thing on top of his head. All the lines and stuff etched into the fingers. Very nicely well done. All the, all the vents and everything on his body. Very nicely well done and etched into the sculpt. Missile holes, very nice. Feet, very nicely well done, sculpted. Tail, nice, short and stubby. Again, kind of a tipped hat to the Showa. The Showa figure, the Showa Mechagodzilla and the Heisei Mechagodzilla tails are not the same, but they do kind of share similarities, I should say, dorsal plates and tail. So But again, very nice all the way around. Again, you got these lines at the back of the knees and everything like that. Very nice detail all the way around for this guy. Not too shabby. Next on will be articulation. Articulation on this guy, his head can look left and right. Of course, you can spin it all the way around if you want to, very nicely. Arms, forward, back, pretty much. Spin them all the way around if you want to, not a problem. Waist, look left, look right, spin it all the way around if you want to. Nothing here in the legs to make them go forward or backward. Tail does have a joint, stiff, but you can get it to, go left, go right. You can get spin all the way around if you want to. And then his ankles. So his legs here at his waist don't have joints to go forward and backwards, but his feet do have an ankle joint that you can, turn them in, put them straight, turn them out. They're a little stiff. You can kind of get some wacky shit going on, going 360. So that's about it for articulation. Pretty basic for a Bandai figure. Not bad. Now on to scaling. Scaling with this guy, it's a little tricky just because he is in the 8-inch scale. So here he is next to the 50th anniversary memorial box, Heisei Godzilla. Of course, comes up short. So, you got 6 inches, 8 inches. Not really cutting it there. Godzilla's pretty much a small fry. So he won't really size up well with any of your Bandais that are in the 6-inch scale. But he will fit in with others, decently anyway, that are within the other 8-inch scale. So here he is with GMK Godzilla, who just got an SH Monster Arts figure announcement. I won't be getting it. I want more Showa from SH Monster Arts. Showa figures! So anyway, so here we go. Scaling, GMK Godzilla. Very nice. Scales in well with each other. Looks good. And just for another scaling point, here he is with the Tokyo SOS Godzilla. Scaling probably a little off with this one just because of the different, dimensions and, of course, tail size and whatnot. But still, sizes in pretty well. Not Kiryu, but hey, whatever. So pretty much won't go with anything in the 6-inch scale. You just got to size them up with other figures that are in the 8-inch. Or probably even 7-inch would probably work. Just because this Mechagodzilla was a little bit bigger to Godzilla anyway. But anyways, that's about it on this figure review, you guys. Nothing more to cover. Pretty basic, pretty simple. Alright, we are Godzilla Fan Freaks. Hope you guys enjoyed this review on the 8-inch Bandai Mechagodzilla 1993 figure. As always, we are Godzilla Fan Freaks. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And we will see you guys in the next figure review. Thank you for watching.